Now, if you think we were annoyed with the previous one about DRS being bounced, the next item, which is the Independence Convention, has us both literally burning with anger, because the convention that was supposed to be a meeting of all the SNP members that could get to it to decide what the route is to independence is now not going to consider or vote on the route to independence. What's it about? Is it just another day out for the boys?
No, there's not even a vote on the route to independence at this convention. The convention, now, as you know, David, I was, need to find out about this, dog and bone up, right? Now, what I'm being told for the party is there are 3 or 4 potential routes that they could go down. What they want the convention today is to give them preferred options. And then in October at the full conference where you'll have more members able to vote, these options will be put before the members at the conference in October for a selection to be made. Now,
I'm not having it, David. You're not having it either. They could, at this convention, they could actually, I know that, David, look, I know you're in agreement with me on this, right? But what I'm doing is I'm giving my tuppence worth here, is that if they have a convention, all those things could be discussed and agreed on, rather than pulling people into 3 or 4 different conventions on independence. It's not a convention independent until they actually have a vote. So, in other words, it needs discussion now.
That's right. So, anyway, they're talking about viable. The convention will look at viable legal routes, and then the viable legal routes will be put in front of the wider party, because remember, the Care Talk only get 3,000 delegates in at most.
To me, this is becoming a bunch of savage amusement, and it's like, I'm not a fool, and I won't be treated as a fool, right? And this is treating me like a fool at the moment. See, when this news came out that this independence convention wasn't going to vote on what they're going to do, what the route they're going to do, I just went, what am I doing here? What on earth am I doing here?
To say, I'm only telling you the official party line is. Whether I agree with it or not is a different matter.
I'll be away when this convention goes on, and therefore I've got to rely on you, Dave. And I know fine well you'll go in there and cause a bloody rammy, right?
That's the way you go. Delegates pass, but I'll need to speak to the convener about that.
Yeah. Just ridiculous. It really, really is. Honestly, I feel so let down. I feel so angry. Going on from that blooming question time, where that MSP, the lassie, sat next to Alex Salmond, blooming said, no, we're going for the gold standard.
Wednesday night as we enter the next stage of devolution.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I say, you and I are no best chuffed. No. But the official party line is there is 2 or 3, 4 legal routes that they could go down. They want to discuss them with the membership there and then put into the full membership at the October conference.
Right. Guys, you seriously, grab a hold of your MSP or your MP and your MP and get them told. Simple as that.
And the other thing is, folks, during this summer there'll be street stalls everywhere for the SNP. Get up there and tell them to get a move on.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what party you're a member of,
yeah,
they're the only party that's got the ability to take this forward at this point in time.
Correct.
So when you see the street stall out there and you're a pro-independent supporter, cross-party, just get up, tell them to get a fucking move on.
Yeah.
Now, I've already made it clear to my MSP to make it clear to Humza. He's playing a game of roulette game with the party.
Aye.
But I'm only giving the official.
Either the message will slip through and eventually hit them on the back of the head, right? Or they'll lose members. hand over fist.
Yes, I was.
I'm in the SNP for one thing and one thing only. I'm not in it for free prescriptions or free blooming bridge tolls. I'm in it for independence because they are the party of independence. If they're no longer the party of independence, they've not got me.
William Weech is saying SNP kick it down the road again. Technically, they don't. Because one of the options is next year's election.
Yeah, that's right.
It's only until that option is ruled out that they've kicked it down the road. Yeah. But we know that some of those who prefer the slow and steady and a steady evolution into independence, that time's not there anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, that time just isn't there. Devolution is under attack, and as each time they undermine devolution, they get to stand up and say, "What's your parliament worth? It's not worth the fucking price of keeping it open."
Yeah.
So there's a fair bit of anger out there in the membership, and I know that for a fact. There's a fair bit of anger out there in the membership, and I'll give the party a warning here. You better get a grip, because you exist for one purpose, and if you keep kicking that one purpose down the road, then the game's a bogey.
So let's get the message through to them. Make sure you set up a big bloody table so people can throw their SNP membership cards on the table and say, not wanted, not needed. You know, that's what it's coming to.
And a mandate went unused for independence last time. Actually, the mandate was to ask Westminster Section 30 order. It's been done 6 times now. In the latest time, Humza Yousaf has asked Sunak for a Section 30 order. He's had no official reply.
And the reason for that, as we know, is
you can't carry it. Let's talk about a mandate in a devolved parliament. You can't carry it out because of the circumstances that we set up under the 1998 Scotland Act. Under the Supreme Court judgment. That's why we're looking for a different route, because they BAMs are never going to give us any. They're not going to respect democracy.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, this route that's selected is going to have to be bloody well watertight.
Humza, if you are watching this, right, I'll look at the camera. Humza, if you are watching this, we don't need you blooming hold meeting after meeting after meeting on what direction we're going to take on independence. What we need that independence convention to come up with a route to independence, and then we all follow it and we get on board with the campaign. Otherwise, your party is going to fall round about your ankles.
Aye.